Hey, welcome back to the movie podcast. This is Logan. Today we are going over the movie Texas Chainsaw 3D, released in 2013 and directed by John Luessenhop. The movie is about a young woman named Heather, who learns that she has inherited Texas property from an unknown relative, and she is unaware of horrors that await in the mansion cellar. I love this movie. It's directly from the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 into this movie. So it's kind of like one movie leading into another movie. It's the sequel from the first one, the original one. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. Although I love this movie so much, it's if you go to look at Rotten Tomatoes or just like an overall voting on how people receive this movie, it is not good. I love this movie, but then you gotta take into the chance on how you have to factor in how good is the movie though. So I'd say 8 out of 10. I love it, but it's very entertaining, and I honestly like. The movie is about this woman Heather, played by Alexandra Daddario, and she gets like this letter that says that she's received inheritance of Texas property out in Texas somewhere. And so her and her boyfriend, who is played by Trey Songz, Ryan, go out to Texas with a couple of other friends. I think it's Nikki and some other dude, I don't remember his name. They go out and they pick up this hitchhiker dude, and they take him over to the property. They go out to get supplies. He robs a place, finds this cellar, and he goes in, gets his head bashed in with a friggin' hammer by Leatherface. Leatherface is played by Dan Yeager. One of those. And actually, fun fact, in the beginning of the movie, the original Leatherface Gunnar Hansen plays one of the family members in the fire scene. While they're sitting in the family living room, they're just kind of sitting there, and one of the dudes is Gunnar Hansen. It's pretty cool. I like that. But anyway, so Leatherface kills this guy, his first kill of the movie, and then they get home, they see it's all been stolen, so they're like, whatever, it's not that much, we still have the house at least. So they start partying, and then Nikki and Ryan, I guess Nikki likes Ryan or something, and so they started like making out in a barn, and Heather starts exploring, and she is wondering where the dude is, the chef guy. The chef guy, earlier in the movie, he goes down and finds the dude's body, and Leatherface comes out, smacks him in the head, kills him, or whatever he does. So she goes to find out what was happening, sees Leatherface, takes a run for it, hides in a coffin, and the movie takes off from there. So I like this movie. The relationship between Heather and Verna Sawyer is that Verna Sawyer is her grandma, and the relationship between Heather and Leatherface is that Heather is Leatherface's long-lost cousin, and Heather's real mother is Loretta Sawyer. In the beginning of the movie, you can see that she's been adopted. Or no, there's like, they burn the house down, and then they go around back, and then this guy finds a baby sitting with her mother. I think it was Loretta. And so he kills her and takes the baby. And so now they were her parents. I thought that was kind of odd. I didn't like the parents at all. You can see that they're unfit parents and they don't really care about her. So it's not a good fit. Scott Eastwood plays the deputy in the movie. He did a good job. So did Dan Yeager. I like Dan Yeager. If you go and look at his mask, it seems like it has aged. Because I think he has the same mask on from 1974 film, which is a long time ago. So remember, he uses human skin as like masks. So that's someone's face, and it has just aged and aged and aged, and it's kind of just rotting on his face now. It's kind of nasty, but it's kind of cool. So later on, you can see that there's some type of symbol on her chest, and it is like, I guess, is recognizable from the Sawyers. And so right before Leatherface tries to kill Heather, he sees the symbol on her chest, and so he's like, "Oh, your family." And so in this movie, you can kind of see there's like a perspective kind of Leatherface. You kind of take the perspective of Leatherface and how kind of everyone's against him, and actually he's just kind of defending himself, which I don't want to say that I'm rooting for the killer, but I get it. I get what's happening. And in my last video, when I was reviewing or talking about Leatherface, Leatherface is all about family. It's family. So if you ever get face to face with Leatherface, you better talk good about his family. All right. So yeah, this is the movie podcast. This is Texas Chainsaw 3D. I will be doing a new video coming soon. So yeah, just stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, do all that stuff. All right, this is the movie podcast. We out.